I got a message asking me how much dancing should there be during a bar or bat mitzvah. Too much dancing and you could be left with an empty dance floor, and not enough dancing and you and your guests can feel underwhelmed. It's all about getting the right balance. That's what today's vlog's going to be about. Let's get into it. Hi, before I get into today's subject, let me introduce myself. My name is Kwame Knight. I'm an event producer and DJ. If you'd like to follow me on all the socials, at Events by Night. And if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so at my Instagram handle, at Kwame Knight _. All right, so let's discuss today's subject. How much dancing should there be during a bar or bat mitzvah? I personally think it's about scheduling dancing throughout the night. So I'm going to break it up into the sections and what I advise and what I have seen really works well. So we start off with reception. Now reception is usually 45 minutes to an hour. This is where people are catching up, the canapes are going around, Prosecco, champagne, soft drinks, people are chatting. So the music at that stage is background, low, non-invasive, so everybody can hear themselves. And that's the time where it's just, just starting off the event, we're just building it up slowly. Then we take it up another level. So this is where we do the entrance. Our bar or bat mitzvah comes into the room, so we play their track, they come straight onto the dance floor, we receive them, and then that's where we get into Israeli dancing. Now, I would say Israeli dancing, for me personally, 10 minutes seems to be the magic number. If you want it a little bit less and you only want 5 minutes, that can also work. And if you want to do 15, 20 minutes, that's also fine. But again, it's finding and getting the right balance. Not enough and people could feel like, oh, we just started, we just got into it, what happened? And too much, and people start going, cut the music, it's too much, people start feeling a bit overwhelmed. So getting that right balance of Israeli dancing, just to start off the evening, set the tone, is about right. So 10 minutes, I would say, is the magic number. The next section of dancing, I usually put in after dinner. It's a way to raise the vibration, get the energy up, to get the party to start going. So after you've eaten, think about it, you've been sitting down for probably 45 minutes or maybe an hour even, and it's a good way to just get everybody up, get on the dance floor. Now this section of dancing, I usually do around 30-35 minutes. Up tempo, party vibes, get everyone on the dance floor, having a good time. And it's like I said, it's just a way to, just raise that energy, raise that vibration, because you would have been sitting down for some time. Or if it is that you're doing, say, a stand-up, you would have been standing around for quite some time eating. And so you just want to get on the dance floor and get a little bit active. The next section of dancing would be after desserts and speeches. That's the last section of dancing, really getting everybody onto the dance floor. Now this section, I say, would last around about an hour, hour 10, hour 20, hour 30 at max. And then even then you're pushing it a little bit too much. You just don't want so much dancing that people start looking at their watches thinking, oh my God, when is this gonna end? This is too much. Remember, being on a dance floor, the most you can dance is about 20 minutes to half an hour, and then you have to get off, get a drink, and then come back on again. So that's why you don't want to make that last section of dancing just so much so that at the end you're left with an empty dance floor with just a few people, maybe some hardcores left, and everyone else is a bit like, no, this was too much, I need to go. So I would say make it an hour. Hour 10, hour 20, again, hour 30 is really top end and quite, maxed out. So that's the last section of dancing that you would put in. So to summarize, the amount of dancing, it's scheduled, it's broken up. Look at it as the entrance and Israeli, that's your first section of dancing. After dinner, that's your second section of dancing. And after your desserts and speeches, that's your last section of dancing. That's full out, dancers are out. If you're into shots are going round, novelties are coming out, everything's going off, it's having it. And then we probably will play maybe 1 or 2 songs to bring it down and bring it to a close. So think of it as, like I said, 3 sections. If you do want to be a bit more ad hoc and say at dinner you want to throw in, you want to finish dinner a little bit earlier and just throw in some dancing much earlier, that's fine. That's something you just have to feel out on the night and discuss with your DJ or your band, singers, musicians, whoever's doing your music. But I would say just think of it as 3 sections, not too much and not too little. It's about getting that balance right. If you have any more questions on this subject, do feel free to leave me some comments down below, or you can email me info@eventsbynight.co.uk. I hope this has been helpful. See you again soon.